Spanish verbs. Hola, clase. We will talk about Spanish verbs and some of their rules. All Spanish verbs end with the letter R. All of them. Every single last one of them. The pretty ones and the ugly ones, they all end with R. The fat ones and the skinny ones, they all end with R. Verbs in Spanish end with the letter R. The infinitive verbs in Spanish always end in R. Okay, he said infinitive. Infinitive verbs. It will be one of the following endings: AR, ER, and IR. So the infinitive verbs in English always begin with adding an extra word to. So now, if we see a verb in Spanish that ends in R, we're going to translate it using to. To go. IR is a verb, ir. To go. It means to go. To eat is another verb. To kiss is another verb, but they all end with R, R, R. So infinitive verbs in Spanish always end with, you guessed it, R. But specifically, they end with either AR, ER, or IR. This rule allows us to know the infinitive when we see it or when we hear it. So, the verb hablar means speak. No clase. No, it means what? Yes, to speak. The verb caminar means walk. No. No. It means what? Yes, to walk. Here's some more. Ir, meaning to go. Comer, to eat. Bailar, to dance. Besar, to kiss. Okay, let's look at some of the reglas. ¿Qué son reglas? Yes, rules. To conjugate the verbs, there are many rules. First, the rule for verbs ending with AR, not ending with ER and IR. Just ending with AR and AR. So we look at hablar. It ends with what? AR. To speak. Correct? So it ends with AR, to speak, to talk. Hablar means to speak or to talk. Caminar, to walk. Besar, to kiss. Bailar, to dance. Yo hablo. I speak. Yo hablo. I talk. So, for caminar, the rule is replace the R and the A with the O for yo, and we get hablo. With caminar, do the same thing. Replace the A and the R with the O, and we get camino. Yo camino. Same thing with to kiss. I kiss is going to be taking off the AR and putting on just the O, and you get beso. I kiss. Same thing again. Take off the AR, put on the O, and you're going to get I dance. Bailar, to dance. Okay. Now we go to the next person. First person, yo. Second person, tú. Tú hablas. If you have an S class, remember, S goes with tú. Every single verb in Spanish in the present tense, not the future tense, in the present tense, not the past tense, in the present tense, going to end with an S if it's to doing the action of the verb. Okay? So, tú hablas, you speak. Tú hablas, you talk. So the rule is take off the R and put on the S. So what would the rule be here? Same thing. Take off the R, put on the S, and it means tú walks. Tú caminas. Take off the S, put on the R, take off the R and put on the S. Same thing here. Take off the R, put on the S. You kiss. Tú besas. You dance. Take off the R, put on the S. Tú bailas. All right, let's go to usted. Usted means what? Sir. Usted means what? Ma'am. Usted also means madam. Señor, señora. All right, so usted habla. The R is missing. See that? The R is missing, meaning you speak. Usted habla. The R is missing. Take off the R and you got the conjugation for usted. You talk, sir. Guess what? It's the same for él. Take off the R. Habla. He speaks. He talks. Just take off the R. That's all you have to do. Ella, same thing. Ella habla. She speaks, she talks. And that goes for everybody else is going to be conjugated with usted, el, ella. For instance, the elephant, el elefante habla. You know I'm talking about Dumbo, the flying elephant. He talks, doesn't he? El elefante habla. The elephant speaks. El elefante habla. The elephant talks. So, these four conjugate the same. Senor Bailey, instead of putting elephant, Senor Bailey habla. Instead of Senor Bailey, you can put in El Presidente habla. Not El Presidente hablas. Not El Presidente hablo. El Presidente habla. Everything else is going to be conjugated with usted, el, ella. Okay, so here's caminar. Usted, take off the R, camina. Ella, take off the R, leave the A, besa. El elefante, take off the R, baila. See? So that's for those. Nosotros. What did we do with the R? We put on MOS for we. Nosotros hablamos. We speak. Nosotros hablamos. We talk. So now, let's dance. Nosotros, take off the R and put the MOS, and it's going to be Nosotros caminamos. For besar, we kiss. Nosotros, take off the R, put MOS, besamos. We dance, take off the R, put on what? Yes, you're right. M-O-S. 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 Nosotros bailamos. Take off the R, put the M-O-S. Spain, Spanish, we got to know how to use vosotros. One day after my English class, I ran into some people on vacation from Spain. And we had to use vosotros. So we're going to do that later after you learn a little bit more how to talk what I call California Spanish. Uh-oh, you're going to piss off. Uh-oh, stop. Okay, so anyway, we'll talk about that in class, California Spanish. All right, Nosotros hablamos, we speak. Vosotros, well, we'll get into that. Ellos hablan. What happened to the R? It became an N for plural. Ellos meaning they speak. Ellos meaning they talk. This is all masculino, the guys. Ellas hablan. They speak. Ellas hablan. They talk. That's femenino. Ustedes, which means you all. Ustedes hablan. You all speak. Ustedes hablan. You all talk. So, plural ends with an N in the present tense. See, take off the R, put on the N, now you're in the present tense, and it means they and you all for whatever verb. So here's our verbs. Here's our verbs. Our verbs are caminar. Take off the R, put on what? The N. So caminar becomes caminan. They walk. Okay? Same thing with besar. It's plural now. We're going to take up the R, put on the N, and now it's besan. They kiss. Same thing with bailar. Take off the R, put on the N, and it's bailan. They dance. So class, I'll see you later. Hopefully everyone will look at this before we do our lesson on Wednesday. If you want to send me a message, you can email me at jovencitomel at yahoo.com. Tell me what that means when you come to class. Jovencito. You know, Mel, that's my name. But anyway. Okay, clase. See you later. Hasta pronto. Nos vemos.